everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I've got some Avon and Mark items I want to show you guys today. In my last campaign highlights video, I mentioned that I placed an order for the Mark limited edition spring stuff and that I would try to get a video up for you guys by the weekend showing it. And actually ended up getting a stupid sty on my eye and I couldn't wear any makeup for a couple days, and then I was busy. I went out to see my mom and spent the night with her. So I kind of got off track, but I thought I would show those items to you guys now. And then a few other things that I picked up with my last Avon order also. So I'll show you guys the Avon stuff first, and then I'll do the Mark items. So I picked up the last two of the Bee Blush sticks that I needed to complete my collection because they were on sale for $4.99 in campaign 7. So the first one is called Icy Petal. I haven't even opened, I just took the wrappers off these to do the video, so this is Icy Petal. Very pretty. It's a little bit deeper than I thought. Sorry, my nose trying to run, it's allergy season. In the brochure, this is the palest one out of all of them in the picture, and I just expected it to be quite a bit lighter, but that's okay because this is really pretty. So that's Icy Petal. I love these Bee Blush sticks. And I was talking to an Avon customer that had recently ordered some of these, and she said she was kind of unsure on how to use them. What I do when I use them is if they're the darker shades, well, you can do it two ways. You can do it however you want to, but the way I personally use them is if it's a darker shade, I will put it on. I'll do my foundation, my concealer, then I'll put the blush stick on, and then I'll set a little bit of powder over it, or another color of blush if I want to. And then sometimes when it's the lighter colors, they have a bit of a sheen or a glow to them, and I really want that to show up. I'll do all my makeup first, and then I'll set, then I'll put the blush stick on like my cheek area or the cheekbone, and just kind of lightly with my stipple brush blend it in, so that sheen and glow really picks up without like a powder over it to set it to dull it down. So that's just how I do it. They're really easy to wear. I think I'm going to try using them as an eye product. We'll see if that works, though. I don't know. They might crease, but they're really, really pretty. And then the last one was Tropical Punch, and I had quite a few Tropical Peach, not Punch. Tropical Peach. I had quite a few of you guys tell me that I needed this one, that you guys have this one and love it, and also that it was comparable to one of the NARS multiples, but I can't remember which one. I want to say Portofino, but I don't know if that's right. That's just off the top of my head. So this is the Tropical Peach. This is going to be so nice for summer. It's kind of like a deeper coral. So that's Tropical Peach. Oh, it's gorgeous. Would have looked pretty with either one of those. Would have looked pretty with what I had on today, but I wanted to wear the Mark makeup today since I was doing the video. So now I have all of them, unless they come out with new ones. But guess what? They are coming out with some new stuff in campaign 12. I don't think any of the sticks, but they're going to have some new Ideal Luminous blushes, the powder ones, some new True Color eyeshadow quads, True Color eyeshadow duos, some more of the lip crayons, the Ultra Color lip crayons, and they're matte or cream. They don't have any of the glitter in them like the other ones did, so I know that'll make a lot of you guys really happy. So then the other thing I picked up from Avon also was this, what's it called? Just a brow brush. So it's the brow brush. It says Avon on the other side. And then one side has the spoolie on it. I just really needed a spoolie brush. I have one, but it's really flimsy and I didn't care for it. And I really needed one that was not the one that comes in, like I used that e.l.f. eyebrow treat and tame. And I wanted one that doesn't have product, like that's a good spoolie and it's a nice size, but it's got the product on it. So I wanted one that was without product. So it's got that on one side. And then the other side has a comb and a bristled brush. It's a nice little brush. I'm pleased with it. So excited to use that. Okay, so the other two items I picked up were both from Mark. Sorry, I keep jiggling the camera. I don't mean to. in their new spring limited edition collections, and there's a trio of eyeshadows that are baked, and you can do them wet or dry, and then a face powder, and I have both of those on today. So I'll show you the face powder first. The packaging is so cute. I know you're not going to keep a cardboard box, but seriously, it's super adorable. It's Mark First Blush Perfect Flush Powder, and it's 10.72 grams. Isn't that adorable packaging? It's so cute. It says, at first glance, it's an irresistibly gorgeous compact. Now combine its 3 shades together for an equally gorgeous wash of face brightening color. And then it says you can swirl the brush over all 3 shades and then dust onto your cheeks and use the lightest shade to highlight. So that's the packaging. And this is what it looks like in the pan. So the other Mark powders that come out that are seasonal, they all come in this same type of pan with the clear acrylic cover, no mirror, and then this is the powder itself. Isn't it pretty? And I posted a picture on my Instagram because I really wanted you guys to see these products before I started using them and dug my brush in and, you know, messed them up. So if you're not on my Instagram, look me up. I just started using it a couple days ago. So it's Mrs. Hatfield 103, or at Mrs. Hatfield 103. That's mine. And I'm still getting the hang of it. So like I posted, you know, a picture of the Mark stuff, and I'm like, the lighting isn't fantastic, but I'm still like learning how to do it. And the new tablet that my husband got me for my birthday. So I'm still practicing, so hopefully I'll get better. But I thought the picture I did of these 2 products looked pretty good. So anyways, this is the product. You have the darker shade on the outside, and then like a mid-tone shade in the middle, and then the center is your highlight shade. Now, when I used it today, I did not swirl it all around because I wanted you guys to be able to see that middle shade clearly, and I didn't know exactly what would happen. So what I did was I took, as best as I could, the darker shade on the outside, and I kind of put that towards the back. And then the middle shade I used as a blush on the apples of my cheeks, and then I highlighted with that silvery color. So I will go ahead and I will try to swatch these for you as best I can. So this is the outside darker shade. And then we'll do the middle shade next. That's gonna be, I'm accidentally picking up some of that silvery color. So that's the middle shade right here. And then I don't know if this one will pick up on camera because it is so light, but I think it will. There we go. This one right here. That's that silvery pink shade. And then swirled together, which totally messes up the way it looks. This is why I wanted to show you guys first. I'll do that over here on my hand. So that's swirled together. You can really see that that sheen from that highlighter picks up. So that's the 3 shades on their own, and then that's them mixed together. I know it's getting bright in here, but I wonder if I like make a shadow or... But you get the gist of it. And then once you swirl it around, see, it doesn't look as pretty anymore. But still, very nice. I like it. I think it's nice. If you like those Mark, if you have the rest of them, the seasonal shade, you probably want to get that one too to complete your collection. And it is lovely, and I think it works nice with the eye palette too. So, okay, so wipe those, and now I'll show you guys the eye palette. So the eye palette is called Spring Fling, and this is its packaging, so it matches the face powder. And it says long wearing eyeshadow trio, and it's 0.6 grams. Set off on a season-long spree of wearing the hottest looks with this mix match trio of perfectly pearly shades. And they are wet or dry, and they do come with a little brush, which I didn't use. One side is like a flat for lining, and the other side is like a brush, but I don't use those. And that is what I have on today. So, you're going to be able definitely to tell that I used it because it's powdery now. But this is what those shades look like. They are so pretty and pearly and pastel-y for spring. I just love all three of them. Very, very nice. I really like this one. I think this one's my favorite, but I like the pink too. And then this actually ended up being a nice highlight. You could use that as a highlight for your face too. Definitely. So I have them on today, a mix of wet and dry. What I did was I took the, what did I do? I took this shade here and I put it in the transition area. And then I patted this on my lid, and I took this as an underbrow highlight. And you can see it's got a sheen to it. It's very like glossy, not glossy, shimmery. And then I wanted something to just deepen it up a little bit. And I had my, what's it called? Naked Basics 2 handy. So I used the color Primal, just put a little bit in the crease to deepen that area up. And then I actually went back in with this shade and I dampened my brush, and I used a flat shadow brush and I put some more on my lid. And I also brought some under the lash line, and then I completed it with the Avon Super Shock Gel Liner in the brown shade. I don't know exactly what the intense brown, that might be what it's called. So these are, you know, I do think you could do a look by itself. You wouldn't need to use anything else into the crease if that was your thing, especially if you're going to be like outside all day and you just want like a hint of sparkle or shimmer or color. You're not really looking for a dramatic eye look or anything, but I just thought I would deepen that up a little bit. That's why I added the other thing in. So very nice. And I will swatch them for you guys. These little mark trios are super nice. I have, how many do I have? Is this my fourth one? I think this is my fourth one. And I really, really enjoy them. They're just, they're nice. They're good quality. They have good pigmentation. They last. I like the shimmer and the formula and everything is really good in them. This one is the lightest of all the ones that they've come out with. The first two were holiday edition, so they were more like darker and dramatic and glittery for holiday. And then last summer, or I don't know if it was last summer or the summer before, they had like the Marrakesh collection, and it had like a gold and an olive green and like kind of a brownie shade, and that was really pretty too, but it had more deeper shades in it. So this is the lightest of all of them, and but it's very pretty for summer and spring. So this is what they look like swatched. That middle shade is really pale, but let me see, which way do I want to hold it for you so you can see the shades. Pull back a little bit. Just really, really fun. And that's swatch dry. You know, I didn't do anything fancy with the swatch. So that's that. Very lovely. So there you guys have it. That's what I purchased with my campaign 7 order. And my campaign 8 order, of course, is the big lipstick thing. And I don't know. Let me just give you guys one more look at those. I really like that peach shade. They're just really, really, really pretty. So yeah, so I gotta get a couple. I probably will get a couple lipsticks. I know in my other video I mentioned there was like 30 different colors and I'm not getting that many because I just hauled a lot of stuff for my birthday. My husband was like super, super generous to me for my birthday, and I got tons and tons of stuff, and I'm in like overload. I don't know where to put everything. My collection is exploding and I have to reorganize things. So I'm about to film a birthday haul video and show you guys what I got so that I can finally put that stuff away. But these items are all currently available. I will put the link to my Avon web store in the description bar below. And please question or comment if you guys have anything you want to add. I always appreciate your comments. Sometimes it takes me a couple days to get back to them, but eventually I always do. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.